All right, girlfriend, let's go ahead and let's do a little, just like a little everyday makeup look. And I'm going to show you guys what I got from Sephora. Also, I'm testing out my Rode mics. Yeah, just, yeah. All right, so if you see it, that's my mic. All right, so let's go ahead and just do like a little something, something. I got to get out the house. It's super last minute, but I do got to get out this house. So yesterday I did the most basic makeup look, and I'm going to do that again today. And I really, really did like it. So we're not doing any coverage on the face. We're just doing something under the eyes, something on the brows, mascara, a little bit of blush for a little pop of color. And that's it. Let's go in and let's get this. So I'm gonna just do like a little get ready with me. My mom and I went to Sephora on Sunday. Now, as you guys know, the Sephora sale ended on Monday. I was like, well, you know, Mom, let's just go to, do a little shopping. We're not gonna do too much. And she was like, okay, well, let's go. Didn't think that she was gonna be up in there doing as much shopping as she did. I was like, Mom, nobody told you to be up in here like that. So anyway, this is probably a little bit too much concealer, but it's okay. So anyways, so she got hair stuff, I got hair stuff, and I don't think I need all the hair stuff that I got. So I'm a little annoyed with myself, but whatever. And my favorite thing is if something don't work, girl, I'm gonna return it. And that's just that. All right, so I did that. And then I used just a little bit of this blush. I got this from Rare Beauty, like one of their events. And I did the same thing I did last time, which was too much blush, but whatever. And then I use the same brush, and then I just needed something fluffy to just do one of these numbers. I wanted to spread out really, really quickly and beautifully. I love this. Now, this is perfect, I think, for church as well. Might I say, I think it's simple. It's very simple. It's fresh still, and it's dewy. It's glowy. It's beautiful. All right, let's go into some mascara. And you already know my favorite mascara right now is the Fenty mascara. So I always warm it up like in a warm area on my body, which is like on my thighs, like, just warm it up there. And then that way it comes out the way that it should, especially if it's like a little older. I did already do the trick of adding a bit of, eye drops in there. So I've already done that, but this just helps to loosen the formula a little bit as well. And just so you guys can see the before and the after. Isn't that gorge? Yeah, I love it. By the way, what I was using was the Powder Puff. Girl, I'll link them. These are all over Amazon. I love these. I like them for powder and I like them for foundation, but really concealer and powder. So, but they do get worn. So you see the little, they do get a little worn, but I have one for powder. I have one for my concealer as well. So if I just need to just get my concealer blended out real quick, just grab one of those. And then for my blush, I just use my really, really old Rouge. Oh, girl, this is from 2018. Okay, listen, I've been a Rouge member for a very long time. And then my Fenty mascara, I love it so much that I have another one down here just in case if this one wants to act a little funny. I have the baby here. We're gonna add a little bit more. Sometimes I feel like the little ones put out a little bit more product, but that could just be me. But I feel like, oof, I just love this mascara. It's such a good mascara. Now, the only thing that I don't like about this mascara is the same thing I don't like about the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced, is that you will have raccoon eyes. And I really hate that for me. So I'm thinking of using a lash primer. But, hey. But I love, hold that one out just a little bit like that. Something like that. Okay, and then this is what the under eyes are looking like. And then these are what the lashes look like. Okay. skin is hydrated and all the things. All right, let's go into our brows. I'm gonna just use Anastasia Beverly Hills. Oh, let me pull this hair to the side for a little bit. All right, girl, the brows are on, and we're gonna just leave this just as is. But I'm just trying to think, should I add a little bit of brow gel? I did it yesterday. Let's just do it today. This one by Patrick Ta is becoming one of my favorites, but I think I like it more for like when I am going really glam, because girl, this stuff is like, it's like glue. It's literally glue. It'll have these brows sitting all day and all night until you will finally wash it off. So that is the face. And then I think what I had on yesterday was just some gloss. So what I want to say that I did was I added this. It's a lip plumper. I think I just added this. And then on top of that, I just added like a little pinky. They are both lip plumpers and they're both by Buxom. So love that for me. And I like the pink that it gives. Yeah, that's cute. We cute or whatever. And then that's it for the face. So we're not doing anything else extra with the face. We're gonna go and get dressed. And then I wanna show you what I got from Sephora, because my mom and I just did too much. So as far as the hair goes, well, we're gonna discuss a little bit more of the hair once I show you everything that I got, okay? But this is like a little get ready with me, and let me show you what I got from Sephora. Okay. Okay, so I did have a little bit of a scar on my forehead. I'll get into that in a second as well. But I'm just adding a little bit of this Bobbi Brown concealer right there just to kind of conceal it just a little bit. Not doing too much, just a little bit. All right, girl, so I'm dressed now. Oh, and what I'm wearing is Skims. One of my girlfriends got, she just gave this to me, and she literally handed me a whole bag of nothing but Skims. And I was like, wait, what? So Skims it is. All right, so let me show you what we got. I didn't put any deodorant on, so let me just use this one by Salt and Stone. This is the Bergamot and Hinoki. And I'm a natural deodorant wearing girl, so this just kind of makes sense. I have a whole like little set, and they're so cute. No lie, I just knew I was gonna be able to get this video all in one go, but since this is too much, I actually already have part 2 up. So click on the link and I'll see you there.